It's Chad Nobody Else's Auto, 7 o'clock Tuesday evening. Time for some more Toy Tuesday. We're going to dig even deeper into this amazing viewer box that we got a couple weeks ago. Third week on this one box. That's how jam-packed this thing was. Weighed 24, 26 pounds. A lot of really cool stuff in it. So we're going to dig into that, probably finish it up tonight. Now, you may wonder, after all this time we spent on this box, all the super cool stuff, the badges, the toys, all the cans, all the cool stuff we found out of this viewer box, you're going to wonder what's next. There's Pete. Pete's back tonight. What's after this one? Believe it or not, I've gotten 3 more packages from this viewer. So yes, Brian's here. We got a lot more cool stuff coming on more cool Toy Tuesday stuff. There's Kevin L. So super excited about that. Bill Wagaman's here with us. And like I said, can't thank you guys enough, the people that support what we're doing here, the viewer boxes to share with everybody on Toy Tuesdays, as well as your guys' support and help about coming and making things happen. Uncle Shaggy's here. And that's something I think about a lot is your guys' support. You come here, you hang out, you participate, you engage, you comment, and everybody that has gone outside the box to help even more. You know, Pete helps out, Rico and Jess helping get things ready for the gathering. A lot of you guys, and there's no way to mention all of you because all of you guys have helped so much. 20,000 subs today, I'm all for it. We're at like 19,920 or something like that. I mean, we're like this close. Jim's here, Peter from Down Under. So yeah, we're literally like this close to that 20,000 mark, and I know it compared to a lot of these guys like Derek and stuff. You know, I'm a spec. I understand that, but the fact that you guys have supported this to get to 20,000 subs is a pretty special deal. So Bill Disc made it. There again, all the support, all the help of all you guys is amazing. So, and I can't thank all of you enough. Brian Dispatch. So anyway, on that push to the 20,000 subscribe mark, please hit that subscribe button if you have not. And let's get into this viewer box once again. We close it up every week, so we got to slice it back open, see what we've got in there this week. I don't know about that. I stay plenty busy, but I don't know. Sometimes I think I should be doing more. There's some days I just get flat wore out and say I should still be doing something, but I'm just wore out and don't feel like it. So I don't feel like I'm the hardest working guy out there, but I do try to stay busy. There it is. Let's slice it back open, see what we've got this week. Okay, as you guys will remember, we have been digging an amazing amount of cool stuff out of this box. So let's see what we've got in here that we haven't gotten to yet. Third week on this massive box. Let's see, what's the best way to start here? This is actually pretty cool. I'm kind of studying on this for a second. Yeah, we're pretty much halfway through. There's some bigger stuff in here tonight, so. Check this hauler out. Kraus Cartage Company. Look at this. Now, this is cool. We're going to have to spend a couple minutes with this. I am functioning. My ankle is still sore, but I am functioning. Okay, this is a tractor trailer flatbed with these 2 killer toys on it. Now, the truck itself, 41 to 49 style, KB6 and larger. This having that much chrome on it would have made this like a 47 to 49 with this chrome front bar on it. Wooden flatbed, and these cars are actually killer. I'm thinking the green one has been repainted. The tan one appears to be original. What's great about them, I think they're both 1939. If we look at the nose on the green one, if you guys can get a glimpse of it, I'm sure this is 39 Chrysler, just like the 39 Chrysler that we've got in stock at the yard. The front car, when we look at the grill of it, 39 Buick. So that's actually a really killer piece. International tractor trailer with a 39 Buick and a 39 Chrysler on a flatbed behind it. That's great. Let's park him down here. And let's see what else we got. Let's grab another handful out of here. Another international. Same, actually, I think it's the same. No, this is different. No, this is a Diamond T. Check this toy out. That low, almost chopped roof line of the 40s era Diamond T. Numero uno back tonight. Tractor toy, Tractor Mike toy, missing part of the cab. And let's do some more grabbing in here, see what else we got. Ooh, I got a bigger truck here. Ooh, remember last week we had the Campbell Soup tanker? Another Campbell Soup truck. An old die cast. What's next? Texaco collectible. In the box, 1925, Kenworth steak truck, Texaco delivery bulk truck. Collector Series number 9. This must be an earlier piece. I don't recall seeing a lot of these. Obviously, Texaco cranked these things out like crazy. I wonder if there's a year on this one. 92. So I believe this was one of the earlier collectible toys that Texaco did. Texaco did a ton of collectibles in the 90s, trucks, planes. So 92, this is probably one of the earlier ones that they did. Still in the box. Wonder if there's any more emblems in here. We had a lot of emblems earlier. Maybe they were all on the top. Something else from Canada, Husky, a Husky mug. I don't know if that was a gas station chain or what. Obviously, we've got an old Husky oil can. I don't know if this was part of that company later on or what for sure. Ooh, some Hot Wheels Matchbox. Some stuff for our Mopar fans. A Roadrunner and an A-Body Barracuda. There's Kenny. Husky was a chain of service stations. Okay, I was kind of wondering that, so that makes sense. How about a few more Campbell's pieces? More Mopars. I believe these are actually, I think they're both 36 Dodges. One car, one panel truck. Matt's here. Ooh, another cool can. We've done some of these in the past, some of these flattened cans. This is kind of an odd one. I don't think I've got it. In fact, I'm sure I don't have it. Peerless Premium Oil Company from the BA Oil Company, British American Oil Company. This was a quart that was cut apart and flattened out. The British America Oil Company. So that's a different one that I don't have and don't know much about. And we're not done yet. It still keeps coming. Let's see. We got a couple of cans in here. Let's get these cans out of here. This is a nice one. Shell grease. A little bit of wear to it, but obviously we still make out the shell very nice and clear. The lettering is good. Not a bad can at all. Have to move the box around here a bit so you guys can keep tabs on what we're digging out. Well, here's something different. This must have been a damaged toy. Yep, Kenny, it's the same viewer box from the last 2 weeks. This must have been a damaged toy because obviously we see a lot of people who cut the front ends off of cars for decorator pieces. That's what they did to this 1955 Buick Century, believe it or not. Looks like this was probably, I don't know, 1/18 scale or something, and they cut the nose off for a display piece. This was a Century, a 1955 Century. We can tell that by a couple of different things. The dead giveaway is the front of it. These small round park lights below the headlights was Special and Century only. Super and Roadmaster had kind of a half moon park light under the headlight, and it was wrapped in as part of the headlight bezel, this being a 55 Special or Century with a separate round park light. However, it did have 4 portholes. In 1955, Century had 4 portholes, Special only had 3. So this was a 55 Century toy that somebody cut in half and kind of made a front end display piece out of, just like a lot of people are doing with real cars anymore. And another oil can. Oh, this is kind of cool. Mobil oil. Now, we're going to check this thing out and say, oh, Mobil oil, that looks like kind of a normal Mobil oil can like we've seen a lot of. However, this one is different. This is an Imperial quart. It is a Canadian one, the larger Imperial quart. So basically the same diameter as a quart. However, this is much taller. So even though this looks just like a lot of the Mobil oil cans that we've done in the past, this one is actually different because it is taller because it is an Imperial quart. So that's kind of cool. Something else not exactly car related, but definitely 50s era Marilyn Monroe calendar. How about some emblems? We do have some more loose emblems down here in the bottom. Reliant, the trusty K car that helped save Chrysler back in the 80s. The Dodge Diplomat. A lot of cop cars made it into from the Diplomats. Now, this isn't original, but it's pretty cool and fairly detailed for something that's not original. On a Bentley. The Buick was actually a die cast. Another icon from the 70s, the Chrysler Cordoba. Moving into the late 80s, a Regal Custom. This is when they downsized the Regal and went to a front-wheel drive car, 88, 89, 90 in that era. I do like those cars. I actually used to drive one. This, I think, is an aftermarket piece, Buick Motors. And we've got a Skylark to go with it. Once again, this was probably early 90s. And another, this is actually a pretty nice Buick badge, the Buick Wildcat. This was probably a hubcap center the way it looks. Good shape, nice colors. And just about ready to wrap this one up. We've got one more thing. Not sure what it is. It's actually wrapped in a cap. So this is the last piece out of this viewer box. Like I said, we've got more stuff from this viewer coming up. This one is wrapped up in, it looks like a Ghostbusters cap. So let's see what we've got in here. I really don't know. Be careful with it, trying to untape it here. And it was the Ghostbusters, once we get the tape off of it. And let's unwrap this one. Oh, wow, look at this. A little note in here. Let's see if this gives us any specifics about it. Looks like this was like probably an old Pontiac. I mean, a reproduction of a Pontiac radiator cap. Look at the colors in that thing. This is glass. Vintage Boyd Art Carnival Glass Pontiac hood ornament. It says, the note says these were made in the 80s. So this was Carnival glass of an old Pontiac radiator ornament, or radiator cap mascot. The colors on this thing are amazing. It's bluish, purplish. It's got green, pink. It's got everything in it. It is sweet. So these were a collectible made in the 80s, according to the note that came with it. So great piece. So anyway, that finally wraps up that one viewer box. And like I said, we've actually gotten a few more packages from that particular viewer over the past week. So, some great stuff in there. A lot of you guys have been giving shout outs to the viewer for sending that in. Excuse me. And I super appreciate that. And like I talked about earlier, the guys that support this, all the help we get from you guys, it's amazing to make this thing what it is. So anyway, we got a lot of great stuff in here. I can't wait to get into the rest of it. Like I said, kind of crazy to think there was this one box was 3 weeks worth of stuff. That's a lot of stuff to sort through. And like I said, we've got more to come. So anyway, hope everything is going well. We're going to keep moving forward this week. I didn't get a video up last night. I've got a bunch of stuff uploaded, but I didn't have enough stuff ready. I didn't have any of it ready as far as descriptions and thumbnails, so I just ended up skipping last night. But I've got a ton of stuff in the can. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. We've got more new inventory coming, all the Auburn Cord Duesenberg stuff. We will be on Rocky Mountain Race Week later this week, so we will be getting you some content from there. So just a lot of stuff going on. I got a deal put together on 4 more cars today. So a lot of cool stuff happening and a lot of cool stuff coming up. So I hope you guys aren't going to want to miss any of that either. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and wind this thing down. Stay tuned. We got a lot more cool stuff coming up in with the viewer boxes for the same viewer. That's the crazy part about it. This is all the same viewer stuff. So it's going to be pretty awesome. So stay tuned. I have not picked up the mobile truck yet. So we've got, I don't know when I'm going to get to that. I actually haven't even started on that load yet. And there are 20 vehicles on that deal. So actually, believe it or not, I haven't picked up anything that I bought last month yet. Other than I picked up a few of them when I bought them, but I have not picked up anything else since the end of May. So we've got an amazing amount of new inventory coming as soon as I get this stuff rolling. And after I get back next week, that's got to be priority, is to get rolling on some of that stuff. So stay tuned. We'll have some more cool content up, and you guys aren't going to want to miss any of it. So stay tuned. Drawing Sunday night. Hope everybody has a great week, and we will see you Sunday night for the live chat. Thanks for watching, everybody.